The Jupiter boys. Is it? I'm still talking. Ricardi.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Jupiter Boys. My name is Jim Jupiter.
That was the ghost of Quinn Jupiter's really
Bad Antonio
bad
Banderas.
Antonio Banderas.
We're two boys. We're from the planet Jupiter. We talk every week. We each bring a topic that the other boy hasn't heard. Each boy talks for 10 minutes, and there's a bell in the middle. We have stupid conversations.
So you don't have to.
That's correct. Every week we flip a coin of truth to decide who goes first. Quinn, there's 2 coins right there. You can choose which coin you prefer.
You found
Yeah, I know.
the coin that I prefer.
I sure did. So I'm going to take the logo side, please. Oh, it's your side. So, what do we have, Quinn?
Talking questions about movies.
Oh, so it's Quinn's questions about movies. Welcome to the show, everybody. I am, of course, the assistant, the co-host, the announcer, so the Andy Richter of this show.
That's right.
My name is Jim Jupiter, and now, everybody, your host, Quinn, the questionnaire, Jupiter.
We actually got a crowd this time, which is a better poll than their first episode. Didn't have a crowd, so it was a little awkward.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Yep.
I hope my notes transferred from my old phone, because if they didn't, that would be bad.
They probably didn't. Yes, I was doing it.
This is Quinn's questions about movies.
Okay, so we're back because we had a little brain fart where Quinn's phone lost all his notes.
My phone eated it.
So we had to think of new ones. So here we go. Quinn's questions about new movies.
A special guest, Johnny Depp. Hello. I don't know why we have you on the show. You're kind of a terrible person.
Me neither.
That's, I don't know how Johnny Depp talks.
Sort of like that.
Sort of
yeah.
like that. Even though he's not Irish, he talks in an Irish accent. What movie floored you, and you didn't expect it to floor you? Like you didn't expect it to like move you as much as it did.
Arrival.
Arrival?
Was definitely one that like I did not expect it. You know what I mean? Like
We've talked about this one a lot, but The Intern. The Intern floored me.
Oh
and
yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
just
Like
left
The
me
Intern's
like-
such a great movie.
About Time is one that
Yeah.
like
I sort of expected that one though. Like it's sort of like just the I don't know, the premise of it. It was
The
like,
aesthetic,
oh, this is
yeah.
gonna hurt. You know what I mean? Like
it's so good, man.
yeah.
With the hurt comes the joy.
Basically any Wes Anderson movie.
Yep.
Like I just don't like I literally never expect them to floor me as bad as they do because they're so like lighthearted and charming until they're just like horribly depressing.
Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah.
I was gonna do. Oh, what do you think Wes Anderson? This is a bonus one that I didn't think of. What do you think Wes Anderson has against animals? Because he kills a whole lot of animals in his fiction.
Really?
He kills the dog in Royal Tenenbaums. He kills the dog in Moonrise Kingdom. He kills like any of the animals that get killed in Fantastic Mr. Fox. You know, even though
very few animals get killed in Fantastic Mr. Fox.
a lot of them do because
Chickens.
yeah, a lot of chickens and stuff. So, what do you think he's got against animals? I think he just wants to make it like emotional. So he kills animals quite a bit.
I think probably Wes Anderson had some sort of like horrifying experience where his dog died as like a young boy.
Right.
And so he's like just reliving that and like replaying it.
Like Isle of Dogs is pretty fucking dark, and that's a bunch
I haven't
of
seen
dogs.
it yet.
Well, I haven't seen it yet either, but I've heard it's like pretty heavy. If you could have a drink with any fictional character,
Fictional character?
yeah, who would it be? Or like, I would probably just smoke a joint with them,
Okay, well,
Not a joint,
oh,
but-
that's a difference then. If it's a joint,
yes,
then I'm gonna say Penny Lane from Almost Famous
that's good. That's a good choice
because I think that would be a great joint to have, and she'd have like fun stories, and she'd also be real fun stoned.
You know who I'd have a smoke or like smoke a joint with
Who?
is probably Philip Seymour Hoffman from
That's a real
Almost
person,
Famous.
though.
No,
Oh,
from
yeah,
Almost
the
Famous,
person.
Rusty
Whatever the
Rusty
radio
Nails
guy
or something like that. Yeah, Rusty Nails or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's awesome.
yeah.
I like him a lot. That movie, he made that movie for me.
Really?
Yeah, like his scenes in particular, I was like, I need more Philip Seymour Hoffman.
What's his
in my
name
life.
there? Jason Alexander? No,
No,
Jason
Lee.
Jason Lee. Sorry.
He's
is
the
so
lead singer.
good. Is so good in that movie.
Yeah, but the other guy is better.
Yeah, I agree. I can't remember what actor he is though.
I love him though.
The guy that's
he's
the
Watchmen.
He's the George Harrison.
He's Dr. Manhattan on Watchmen.
That's right. Holy fuck!
Yeah,
As if.
yeah. He's an underrated actor.
I totally forgot that was the same guy.
He's an underrated actor, and I fucking literally forget his name like 6 times a day, man.
He's in all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, he's in one of my favorite movies, Rudderless. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's got Anton Yelchin in it.
Yeah. Oh, R.I.P. Rip.
If you could change one thing about a movie you love, like one of your favorite movies, what would it be?
Okay. One thing about a movie I love. What movies do I love? I love
You used to like Tarantino flicks, and you love
yeah.
you love like Casino. And...
Yeah, I really love Casino. Okay, let's just say because I think my favorite movie is probably still The Fountain. Like just because it's just such an incredible movie.
It is a mind blowing movie.
And if I could change one thing about The Fountain, I think it would be to
give Rachel Weisz's character a lot more.
I don't know. Actually, I honestly don't think there's like much to be changed about The Fountain.
I think I've watched The Fountain about 14 times, and every single time I've watched it, I'm like, I don't understand. Like, what? I don't know. I get what the movie's about, but I'm like, I just don't understand it the same way.
It's three storylines that are intertwined because it's like sort of the same story telling itself over and over.
Kind of like Cloud Atlas.
Yeah, exactly. It's very much like Cloud Atlas. Only there's like the 3 storylines, and like one connects the other to the first one. So it's like almost like a bridge through history and time and space.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
Okay, rituals.
And I would change nothing about it.
Rituals for movie going. So where do you sit in the theater?
Okay,
what do you like to get?
I'm a big fan, and not everybody likes this, but I'm a big fan of the back right or back left.
Me too.
Like the last 2 seats, like right in the corner, so that there's nobody to the right of you.
Yeah.
Like you're right against the corner, so you can sort of like you have to turn your head on a bit of an angle, but you can actually sort of like angle your whole body and just sort of lean into the corner of the seat.
Because as you know, both of us like to go to the movies alone, or I mean, you used to, and I still do. I'm going to the movies alone tomorrow. It's going to be a great time. It's one of my favorite times, just going to the movies alone.
We plan on going to the drive-in soon this summer. They're playing Deadpool this weekend.
I'll go with you guys because I want to go there too.
Yeah.
So my ritual is kind of the same thing. Like sometimes I go to for the single seats. Like there's a section where it's like you're sitting alone or we're a couple and you want to make out.
Yeah.
And you want people to make people uncomfortable.
Also, I like looking at people who are making out in the movies.
Really?
It's sort of hard to spot, but like every now and then you can like look over and see people making out, and I just like to just like observe them. So it's like, oh, cool technique, bro.
As the human primate
shoves his tongue inside the mouth of the female.
The female is quite into it.
She reciprocates by grinding her hand against his crotch.
He cut the hole in the popcorn bucket, but unsuccessfully.
Do you have any other rituals about
slit
movies?
his penis?
You always like pick up some food ahead of time, right?
Yeah,
food
I go.
Yeah, and like it's like half gone by the time the movie even starts.
Not anymore. I save it.
You save it.
I save it now. I'm a vet to movie going because I spent probably hundreds of thousands of dollars.
What's your main movie food?
My main movie food.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars. There's no way.
For a while there, it was popcorn.
Okay.
The classic popcorn and candy.
Would you put butter in it?
See, I used to, but now my tum-tum doesn't like it. So I just get it dry. If you get it dry, there's like enough butter, like the leftover butter that they kind of bake into it, right?
Yeah.
That you get that cheesy goodness and that buttery slice of.
See, I like this. I like the salt more than the butter.
Right. Yeah, and there is a lot of salt. There is a lot of salt on them when they're dry too.
I'm a salt boy.
Salt boy. And I like to get root beer. But I was going for nachos for a while, but then I changed my
All right,
shit
next
up.
question.
Yes. if you could tailor a movie watching experience, what would it be? Like if you could control all the circumstances of how you watched a movie.
Okay, so picture this.
Yes.
A gigantic room like the size of a theater,
Yep.
but the whole floor, the entire floor, is like a very fluffy mattress. Okay?
Oh yeah.
And it's just like all like a big like like a gigantic floor of softness. And you lie down and there's like cushions everywhere, so you can like position yourself in exactly the angle you want. And on the ceiling, like at a very slight angle, is like the IMAX sized screen, so that you just lie back, you know, like on a pillow and just see it perfectly, right? Like you just like lying there.
But that's not, you know, you can, oh shit, you couldn't snack like that.
Oh, you totally could. So like basically it does eye tracking on you. So as you lean up, it like tilts the screen slightly lower so that it like.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if, like, I see where you're coming from. It would be comfy as shit, but it'd just be like, I don't know, watching a movie in bed. Like, I kind of like sitting up to watch a movie.
There's more. Yeah, well, you totally can. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can prop yourself up with a bunch of pillows or like a seat or whatever. It's got like all the accoutrements you could possibly want for sitting.
Right.
And like as you sit up, the screen tilts from the ceiling to like more in your eye level. So that like no matter where you are, it's like perfectly centered for your eyes. Like it tracks your eyes. So, like wherever you're looking, that's where the screen is.
It's a weird concept, but I see where you're trying to mention.
And like the entire like to the left and right of you would be speakers. There would be speakers like underneath and like in everything, so that like it's true surround sound, so that it's like it's literally like everywhere. Like in all of the pillows, there's like a tiny speaker, so that you could have like literally experience like ultimate, true, beautiful surround sound.
Tell me one thing, Jim.
Yeah.
You fucking that?
What? Do I fuck in it?
Yeah. Do you fuck during a movie experience? Because you could play, hypothetically, you control this situation. You could play a porno or a saucy,
if it's like
sexy movie.
if it's a porno, then like definitely you're fucking there, and it's like the true surround in a porno would make you feel like you're in an orgy.
Yeah, exactly.
You'd be like, oh, it's like having a sex party without having to actually go anywhere. And that's the end of the topic.
Wow, I still got a couple more questions that I'll save for the next round.
Save it for the next episode of Quinn's Questions About Movies.
Thank you. We'd like to.
That's the end of the topic.
Hi, I'm Chris Hardwick.
That's the end of the topic.
Coming up next,
shut up.
questions about movies with Chris Hardwick. Coming right up. Sorry, Jim.
Talking questions about movies. Following that.
I think questions about movies is better.
Yeah, but talking questions about movies would be the talk show about questions about movies.
True.
That was a tiny little squeaker of a fart. May have pooped my pants a little bit.
So stay tuned for the Chris Hardwick after show.
So Quinn.
Yes.
My topic later this evening.
I forgot you had a topic.
Yeah, so in about 40 minutes ish, we will be heading to a Stigando.
Stegando. Yes,
So
that's correct.
this is like a party that people who are about to get married have.
I'm airing out my pants because
Yeah.
it's hot in here.
It sure is. So he looks like he's doing the V for victory with his arms, just raising them in triumph. He's wearing a Deadpool shirt that says tacos, and he's just looking like a general scruffy malcontent. So
That's my state.
Quinn,
Yes.
later tonight we are going to a stag and do.
That's correct.
Now this stag and do is for two people actually that we have never met.
That's correct.
You and I have never met these people.
Yep.
They are loosely acquainted to my partner.
Yep.
And she is new to the job and she wants to like make a good impression. So we're doing this stag and doe for these people that she barely knows.
Yeah.
So in a sense, I mean, yes, we're paying for our tickets. So I mean, we're like definitely contributing towards their overall goal.
Yes.
But in a sense, we're crashing this stag and doe.
Yeah.
Now,
we're
we've all
Vince
seen-
Vaughning and Owen Wilson it.
Yeah, we've all seen Wedding Crashers, and we've all seen like the extreme that you can take it to with Will Ferrell in Wedding Crashers, which is funeral crashing.
Funeral crashing.
But I know that there's got to be some other events that you can crash.
Bar mitzvah crashing.
See, that would be dope as fuck.
Yeah.
And like, honestly, I don't think it would be that hard, especially
No.
with the big ones.
Yeah.
Like, you just pretend to be somebody's cousin,
Yep.
and you're in.
You're in.
You're like totally in. You put a fucking yarmulke on, and you're at an awesome party.
You chill with those rabbis and
And
other
13
people.
year olds.
Yeah, rabbis, 13-year-olds, and their cousins.
Yep. and just a bunch of crazy Jews like all
Yeah.
partying down.
It's awesome. It sounds like the best time.
It seriously does. So there's
crash
bar
and bar
mitzvah
mitzvah.
crashings. On the other side of the coin, quinceañeras, which are
Quinceañeras.
It's harder to crash those,
Yeah.
especially as a white fella.
Yeah.
Um,
And you don't want to, especially.
you're gonna have to pose as a waiter or some sort of like support staff,
Yeah.
which is odd because you're sort of posing as a waiter at a Latinx function.
Yes.
Whereas
The rules are
typically
reversed.
like
Yes.
you would swap that role. It's an interesting dynamic.
You know what other moments? You could crash any graduation, any any grad for any.
What would seriously be awesome is to just like dress in a gown and a cap, like get the exact same outfits as them, and like get into line and like don't say anything, and just like when the next person's name is called, just like head out before them and like take their diploma and like pose for their family's photos.
Because they'd be so confused. They'd be sitting there like, oh, Mom, Dad, what do I do? What do I do?
Or just like as they're getting up on the stage, just grab them and pull them back and like just throw them down and then just like go and take their diploma. Because I think that would be very funny.
It'd be a great story for them.
Yeah.
Like, hey, time.
Some crazy person actually was at my graduation and took my diploma.
It's kind of performance art at that
is.
point.
It
That's
is.
definitely performance art because, like,
And
as
then-
long as you don't
and
hurt
then,
the dude,
like
the person.
after you grab the diploma, just like toss it to the kid and just strip off your robes to find you're completely naked underneath, and just like and then just go San Bernardino class of 09 and just like run down.
Also, on your I think it's better to have on your penis just a graduation cap.
Yeah,
because then you're not.
a little mini graduation cap.
Then you can't
And
get arrested
as
for public nudity.
As you jump, the tassel would shift from like one side to the other, and you'd be like, "Yeah, class of 2019," or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's a good good thing to crash. I think
What about an
first
office
dentist appointment.
you crash a first dentist appointment? So this kid is like maybe 4 years old. They're like sitting in and the dentist is like, okay, so I'm just gonna touch your teeth with this thing just to count them.
Oh yeah, fucking Timmy, what's up, man?
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing here?
Yo, I heard somebody's first dentist appointment. Yo, dog, I'm gonna be honest with you real quick. It sucks,
What?
but you just got to get over it.
Why does it suck?
Well, he's gonna sharply stab you in the gums
What?
for
No.
about an hour.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's gonna suck. I'm just here to crash it.
Don't listen to him, Timmy. It's really a painless procedure. I'm just going to touch your teeth.
That's the worst lie I've ever heard, Mr. Dentist.
Would you get out of here?
You're like Steve Martin in that movie in that musical.
Good.
Fucking what's that musical?
Good
called?
one. Good
The one with
one.
Seymour and what's her name?
I have no idea what you're talking
You know
about.
it. You
The
know.
Jerk?
No,
That's
it's
not a musical.
It's a musical. Rick Moranis is in it. He plays Seymour. That's all I know.
Oh, the
Little Shop of Horrors.
That's the one.
That's it. So yes, that you're like Steve Martin on that because he's an evil dentist. That's what I was getting at.
Okay.
That was what I was gonna
So what else can we crash? Let's get back to the topic. You sick, deranged fuck.
The Country Music Awards. You just pose as
The
roadie? I don't know.
yodeling Walmart kid.
pose as Mason Ramsey and sneak in. You're gonna need a fleshlight.
Here's what you're gonna need to do.
Mason
You're gonna need
Ramsey.
to throw so many finger guns. You're not gonna know what to do with your hands at any time, ever.
Because you got so many finger guns to throw.
You're going to be alternatively putting your hands on your hips and finger gunning constantly, just back and forth, hands on hips, finger guns, and every now and then you'll wink and you'll yodel in Walmarts.
Yes, that's true. And you're gonna have to get a pristine, lifelike face mask.
But then you would
like
do it would be
Mission
really,
Impossible style.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what would be really funny is if instead of like yodeling, as you like open your mouth to yodel, you just start like singing like "Damn, it feels good to be a gangsta" or something like that. You know, like
If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems on a good day one. There is like
I
a
know.
folk version of
and
it.
it makes me sad.
I like it.
I do not.
It's in that another Anton Yelchin movie, Fright Night. It's a remake.
Here's a thing that you could crash. You could crash an office retreat.
Oh, definitely.
But the thing
I'll
is,
learn
like,
from another
they would-
branch.
they would know right away. It's like, so you're the only one from this branch that we've never heard of.
Yeah, this is the rules of accepted.
It's a new branch.
In these rules, the logic is like
Nobody
accepted.
pokes any holes in your story.
Nobody pokes any holes
As long
except
as you
for the
have
end.
as long as you have a good website, no one will know.
Except for the end, when you end up crashing so many retreats that you actually have to go in front of a board to prove that you're part of this company, and they're like,
that
"We're
you
going
have
to
your own-
alternatively let you run this actual
You're on
company."
probation as your own branch of this company that
You've
does
actually-
things real crazy like.
You've actually helped the company out because you learned how it ran and actually did some work from home.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to pay you.
You actually do more work than most of the employees of this company. So
Was it worth it? Because I hope so. You're very valuable to our company.
You're a very good employee. You should have just applied like a regular person. Like, it wouldn't have been that hard to get a job.
So, y'all got any job applications? He's swiping his brow like, hey, can I join the job?
Not-
Gary, you're part of a branch. I don't know why you're asking.
You are your own branch. You don't need to apply. You are the whole southwest branch. What about crashing a baby shower?
Crashing a baby shower is tough. It's tough. Or like
You know what would be funny is if you crash the baby shower, you're just like, I'm a friend of Brenda, and they're like, who's Brenda? And then you're just like, wow, you're really really pregnant, huh? You're like maybe a month away. You bet you were doing some fucking about 8 months ago.
just the rudest.
That's some unprotected fucking. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, that's right. That's how some guy put a baby in you.
I'd do it like, I'd go in and be like, everybody, get down. There's a pregnant lady. Get down, protect her. Get down on top of her. She needs to be protected at all costs. I don't know why I told you to get down and not her.
I do not like that you're ordering a bunch of people to dogpile a pregnant woman. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be good for the infant.
That was a bad
bad call.
I admit.
That improv got dark real quick. It got real ugly.
And Cousin Gary ended up tackling her, and he weighs 350 pounds. And it just wasn't a good time.
That's the end of the topic. Dear God, that baby's dead. Good job, Quinn. You killed an imaginary improv baby.
Well, he had it coming.
Wow. Probably because you had original sin. So, I'm Jim Jupiter.
Good Jupiter.
We are two boys. We do this thing. And you can buy merch now at our Redbubble store if you want to support us. I don't know why you would, but you can. We have new merch, brand new merch. As of today, it's Double the Damon merchandise. There are 2 glorious mugs of Matt Damon on this shirt. Quinn drew them. He traced them from actual pictures of Matt Damon, but I mean, they're real fucking good.
Thank you.
And
I like that.
the design is pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. And it's now up on our Redbubble store. The link is in the show notes.
Double the Damon. Double the Damon.
Double the fun. Thank you to Christo Graham for the use of our theme music.
Christo Graham is an artist from Toronto.
That's correct. He is that thing. If you want to help us and you don't want to spend money on merchandise, please like, rate, review, or subscribe to the show. It really helps us. It gives other people a chance to listen to us. And you could also just tell somebody that you know about us.
Put a note inside of a newspaper. Put that newspaper in a basket. Tie that basket all together.
Send it down a river.
Send it down a river. A crow will meet you there. Carry it to the next person in the next town.
Okay.
That's how you spread the news.
Pretty easy instructions. Shoot those nuts.
Straight down your crow's gullet. That's passing a message to another town.
Rodolphe Shark.